What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Man, I was watching this video clip on Willie D's Instagram channel, and it was did I say Instagram channel? Instagram page, and it was about this professional athlete who went inside this dealership to purchase a cyber truck. I had never heard of a cyber truck before, but he was ready to purchase the cyber truck, and the truck was gonna hit him for like 200 and something $1,000. I've seen in the comments that, according to a lot of people in the comments, are saying those things don't even cost that much, but that's another story. But the point was, um, the guy contacted his financial advisor, and after contacting his financial advisor, um, he decided not to purchase the truck because because the financial advisor basically did his job. He advised him financially that there wasn't going to be a smart purchase. Um, I don't remember the guy's name, but sometimes we have to have, well, I'm going to say sometimes, we have to have people in our corner, in our life, that will save us from ourselves sometimes. And that's a perfect example. Now, of course, we know that there have been instances where the accountants and the financial advisors and people of that ilk, um, they have deceived and messed over the athletes and entertainers, and they eventually ended up stealing all their money. We hope that that's not the case. In this particular case, this person looked out for the best interest of the client, because too many times we see situations where athletes end up being broke after their playing careers are over because you jump in the league, you start making a little money. It's more money than you've ever seen and ever made in your life. You start to make elaborate purchases, uh, things that you don't need. You start to focus on uh, wants as opposed to needs, and when the money stops, it's all over. Now you're struggling. And in the case of athletes, what you got to understand is that careers are only lasting on average. Like if you're in the NFL or the NBA or something like that, on average, you playing 3, 4, 5 years. That's the average, somewhere up in there. Now we know we do see people that make it 10, 15, 12, 13, 14, 15 years. That's cool. But even then, when you retire, man, you in your 30s. You in your 30s. You a young. I mean, I can't even emphasize how young you are in your 30s. When you're in the league and you 35, they say, "Oh, he old. Oh, it's time for him to hang it up. He washed up. His career's over." And you 35 years old. But in life, man, you still a baby. So to end your career and now you got the whole rest of your life to go, you got to be really wise with your bread. You have to be very wise with your bread. And once you are no longer able to play, and these folks ain't giving you 5, 10, 15, $20 million a year to play this sport, that money is dried out. It's gone. If you have not been setting yourself up for life after the league, then you'll find yourself, by the time you 40 years old, you could possibly find yourself broke if you have been the type of person who has just been recklessly spending. It happens all the time. And the first thing we'll say is, well, man, that dude made 115, $120 million in his whole career. He made 80 million his whole. How is he broke? We don't factor in all of the hands that are in the pot immediately when you sign contracts. You don't factor in the um, the lack of financial literacy that a lot of us have. And then once you get that money, you just blah 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 blah. You don't factor in the entourages and your homeboys and trying to keep up with the other rich athletes in the league and on your team. You don't factor all that in. And other vices that we won't speak about. It's real easy. It's easier than y'all might think it is to go broke. So that man came in. He was ready. He was like, I'm getting it. But he made that call, and somebody on that other end said, nah. And this is a classic front end back end scenario because it was cool the way the guy accepted it. He was like, nah, we're not gonna get it because he trusted the financial advisor to like, hey, dude, come on, man. Nah, I'm not gonna let you go spend $250,000 on a vehicle. Not gonna let you do that. And on the back end, there will come a time later in life where he'll be glad he didn't make that purchase at that particular time. Now, maybe as time goes on, as money goes up, or maybe he sets up a plan where he can slowly put money to the side to build towards a luxury like that instead of just bang at one time like that. Then over time, he's okay. Well, this is the money I put to the side to create a fund for that. Then maybe he can come back and get it. But to just go all in like that on a purchase like that really is gonna have no value um, in the long run, even in the short run. Great job by the financial advisor. Now we just gotta hope the financial advisor ain't stealing from him. All right, man. This your big brother K-Rino. I will catch y'all with another one. You know, that's a good lesson for us to learn. Big scale, small scale, anything in between. Um, focus on what you need, not what you want and like. All right, man. I'll catch y'all later on. Peace.